Hello, true believers. Welcome to my channel, Mr. Miracle Comics. My name is Dave, and today we have the second part of our Star Wars special. So get ready, Star Wars fans. I have got Sith Lords, Jedi's, bounty hunters, all kinds of crazy first appearances that have gone under the radar that you can still get for cheap. And Disney has a lot of plans for Star Wars over the next 10 years. The Mandalorian is just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be more movies, more novels, more comic books, more streaming shows, and they're all going to tie together from now on. All of it's going to be canon, all of it's going to work together. So comic books are becoming a much more important part of the Marvel universe and the Star Wars universe as they all really start to take all these different media properties and make them all in symmetry, right? Make the whatever happens in the comic books reflects in a streaming show, and vice versa. All right, so let's get started because we do have quite a few books to go through. First book on my list is a bounty hunter, and this guy has gone under the radar for a long time. His first appearance shows up here in Star Wars number 16 from 1978, and that is the first appearance of Berlit Vance. All right. So Berlit Vance is a bounty hunter. Turns into a cyborg bounty hunter. He has big ties to Han Solo. He was in the Empire as Han Solo's buddy. He has other ties to other bounty hunters. Boba Fett. He has ties to Jabba the Hutt. He's one of the characters that is still alive in the Star Wars universe. So he could very very easily show up in the bounty hunter series, right? And with his first appearance being such a long time ago, it's you would think it'd be harder to get his first appearance, more expensive. But you can find this book for easily, $10 is about your average price. And if you're looking for a super nice minty copy of this thing, maybe 15. I paid $5, and thing is beautiful, absolutely stunning. First appearance of what could be very much a character that shows up in Star Wars. Berlit Berlit Valance. Um, yeah, I would get his first appearance for that kind of price, right? So, Bounty Hunter, Star Wars, old school, ties to original characters, ties to new characters. Berlit Vance, I think, is a pretty good pick for a bounty hunter to show up as, not with his own show, but as a part of a streaming show. And like I said, you can find his first appearance here. Star Wars number 16 from 1978. Look to pay $10, possibly less, maybe a little more, but keep it around that $10 range. All right, so there's also been a lot of talk about Darth Maul, and everybody likes Darth Maul, and his first appearances still fly under the radar, even though it's pretty obvious. And his first appearance, his first cameo appearance, shows up here. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Adaptation. And then his first full appearance and cover appearance. This one is covered. This is the B cover, but he is also on the A cover. And this is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, number 3 for his full appearance, right? So like I said, lots and lots of talk about Darth Maul. I'm a huge fan of Darth Maul. I would love to see more Darth Maul. Doesn't have to be the original actor that was playing him. Um, yeah, man, I would really like to see, more Jedi, more Dark Jedi showing up in streaming properties and comic books and stuff. And there really has been a lot of chatter about Darth Maul showing up in his own streaming property. So this is his first appearance, his first canon appearance. If you want to say it's an adaptation, so it doesn't really count, then his first appearance in a new story that is considered canon is still a Dark Horse comic, and that would be Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, number 1, which is actually kind of an expensive book when you look at it. So I didn't want to add it into my undervalued picks here because it's a little bit going up in price already. Plus, I don't have a copy to show you. But if you are interested in getting his first original story canon appearance, if you would say, um, Darth Maul, the Son of Dathomir. And the only reason that those are Dark Horse comics that are canon is because they're taken from a script that wasn't used in the Clone Wars. Whew. Animated show, right? So they adapted it. So Disney said, okay, just that one, and everything else, Dark Horse, is not canon anymore. But this would be considered his first appearance in a comic book. It's in an adaptation, like I said. Lots of movie adaptations. There are some variant covers for these guys, and you can easily find both of these for $5 and under. Right? You could probably find them easily at a flea market or an LCS. People just tend not to look at this one, but that's an important character of the cut. So okay, so from 1999, Phantom Menace adaptation, episode one, numbers 1 and 3 would give you Darth Maul's first full appearance, cameo, first full appearance, and cover appearance. Right, so then you got all your bases covered there. Look to pay around the $5 mark for each of those, or less, cover price or less. So if there is a Darth Maul property, if we see Maul in some way show up if then on Dathomir or whatever he's going to do, there is also a chance that his brother will show up. And if you've watched the Clone Wars, you'll know that his brother's name is Savage Opress. And Savage's first appearance in comic books shows up in this 2011 free comic book day, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Okay, so the price on this book, lots of people are asking big money for it, but it still pops up on there for cheap once in a while. I've seen it even recently go $15. I paid 10 for this one. It does have a, it's not the best. It looks like it may have gotten stepped on, but free comic book day stuff is generally treated a little harshly. It's given to kids and whatnot. Um, so if you want to go out and buy a minty copy, still do your shopping, be choosy about what book you pick, because I've seen lots of people asking way over $100 for this book, and don't pay that. You could find this book for much less than that. So this is again from 2011, in its a free comic book day, The Clone Wars, and it has the first appearance of Savage Opress, who was Darth Maul's brother and also was his apprentice for a while, right? So he's very strongly connected with Darth Maul. They kind of teamed up, master and apprentice. He was a Force user as well. So good chance that Savage, if Darth Maul shows up, that Savage might also show up. So I like this pick from 2011, free comic book day, The Clone Wars. Look to pay, I'd say a good price would be $20 to $30 for this guy. Even 15 I've seen it be going for, but like I said, you got to do your shopping and you got to be on top of it for that one. All right, so we'll pull up another free comic book day book, and this one is actually a little bit older. It comes from 2004, and it is Star Wars: The Clone Wars Adventures, free comic book day from 2004. The first appearance of General Grievous, right? So his first full appearance. There he is right on the cover, everything like that. General Grievous, fan favorite. Lots of people love Grievous, right? They're going to do the Obi-Wan stuff. Hopefully Grievous will show up, maybe flashback into Grievous. If they touch back into the Clone Wars in any way, there's a lot to do with Grievous. Darth Maul might have something to do with Grievous, so I think Grievous is a good pick. He's, like I said, he's a very big fan favorite. Lots of people really like Grievous. And his first appearance, shows up here in 2004. Star Wars: The Clone War Adventures, free comic book day. Now you should be looking to pay. Yeah, this guy goes for about $20 to $30 too. You can find them without the stamp. This one has a comic book stamp there from a comic store in New Jersey. I got your comic now, and I think that's a safe bet when you're talking about Grievous that something's going to happen with that guy. He's been a fan favorite for decades. So, 2004, free comic book day, Clone Wars Adventures, the first appearance of General Grievous. Look to pay $20 to $30 for a raw copy of that guy. All right, so here's a mistake I found. And the mistake, and unfortunately, my book didn't come in the mail. So it's been a little bit slow lately, so my book didn't come in the mail in time. But I wanted to do the show, and we'll talk about Star Wars: The Age of Republic special. Okay, and I believe this is from 2018. I want to say 2018. I forgot to write it down. There it is with with Mace Windu on the cover. So everybody's saying, "Oh, this is Ahsoka Tano's first full appearance in canon," but I would say differently. Because there's actually another book that came out that I have on order, and this one I really was the one I wanted to recommend for you, and it is Star Wars Forces of Destiny, Ahsoka and Padme. Okay, so that book actually has Ahsoka Tano's first canon appearance. It shows up about 5 months ahead of this book onto shelves, right? It was an IDW publishing, but it is canon and sanctioned by Disney. It even has the little Disney written right on the cover. And they do consider that one canon, so that would be Ahsoka Tano's first canon appearance. This book, unfortunately, it's been listed as her first canon appearance, I believe, in a few places, but that's incorrect. So if you went out and bought this book, are you, SOL? Did you just get burned? Oh no, right? Because you wanted Ahsoka Tano's first canon appearance. Don't fret too much because there's another character's first canon appearance that shows up in this book, and it's also the first canon appearance of Asajj Ventress. And I've talked about Asajj Ventress in our last episode, that she is very high on the list of popularity. She's very popular with Dave Filoni. He's said several times that he wants to bring her in again, like he wants to revisit her. Um, and that is her first canon appearance. We showed you last time where it went. It got put away. No, here it is. This was her first appearance altogether, her first full appearance, which shows up in this Mace Windu Jedi from Dark Horse. But this is not considered a canon book. That's a Legends book, as they like to term it. And this book would be Asajj Ventress's first canon appearance in comic books. So if you went out and bought this or hunted it down and found it, not a waste of time, not a waste of money. I still think it turned into a very important book. So this one, Age of Republic Special from 2018, and it is the first canon appearance of Asajj Ventress. Look to pay around $20 to $30 for this guy too. Star Wars comics are hot and getting hotter and more expensive all the time. Um, there's Asajj right there, down at the bottom, first cover appearance and everything. Great character. So you didn't blow it. But if you want Ahsoka Tano's first canon appearance in comic books, first full canon appearance in comic books, you have to go to Forces of Destiny, Ahsoka and Padme special. All right. So next, I want to bring it up, and we'll go in order here, and it is from the second series of Darth Vader. Darth Vader number 6 from 2017. Okay, that's the second series. Make sure you're not picking up. There's 3 different series of it now. And this is the Grand Inquisitor. However, that's not his first appearance here. The Grand Inquisitor's first appearance actually shows up in Kanan the Last Padawan, number 12, which was another book that I was hoping to have for our show today, but it's lost somewhere in my collection. I have it. I know I have it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't come across it in all the boxes. However, this guy still is an important book as a first appearance. But it's been incorrectly listed in a few places as the first appearance of the Grand Inquisitor. It isn't. It's the first team appearance of the Inquisitors, right? Which is a group of Force-sensitive people who don't become Sith Lords, but they work for Darth Vader, basically as Jedi bounty hunters. And he sends them out and they hunt down Jedi. If you've seen the Clone Wars, you'll know who they are. But it does have the first appearance, not only the first team appearance of the Inquisitors, but it also has the first appearance of Ninth Sister and Sixth Brother, who are very, at the top of the list. When you think of the Inquisitors, you think of the Grand Inquisitor, you think of Second Sister, Ninth Sister, and Sixth Brother. Okay, so this is the first appearance of Ninth Sister and Sixth Brother, as well as the first team up of the Inquisitors. So I think that they could show up. please let them have some sort of streaming show where they hunt down Jedi. Like not all the Jedi could have just been standing next to a clone trooper when Order 66 was given, right? A few of them fled, and Darth Vader was supposedly hunt them down. I would love to see a streaming show based around that. Wow. Anyway, the Inquisitress is, I think, a good appearance. From 2017, Darth Vader #6, first appearance of Ninth Sister, Sixth Brother, and the first team appearance of the Inquisitors. All right. Whew. A few more to go. Few more to go. Stick with me. I promise we still got some good ones. So, Ahsoka Tano, she's such a hot character. I wanted to bring up this book because this has her first cameo appearance in canon, and it's literally one little panel while she's sitting there, and it is from 2017 as well. Darth Vader Volume 2, number 14. All right, it's a cool cover. I like that cover. So yeah, she appears in one tiny panel. It would be a cameo, but a very definition of what a cameo would be is what happens in this book for Ahsoka Tano. However, hey, it's got to be worth something, and I have seen this book going up on eBay for the $5 to $10 range easily. Found in mint condition. You might be able to find one at your LCS. Not a lot of people looking at this book yet, but it is her first cameo canon appearance of Ahsoka Tano. All right, so if you're interested in that, pay $5 to $10, which is pretty much cover price plus a little bit. For this book. Like I said, all Star Wars books are getting red hot right now, and this one should see a rise as well, being as it's associated with Ahsoka Tano, who's an incredibly hot character as well right now. So from 2017, the first canon cameo appearance of Ahsoka Tano, Darth Vader Volume 2, number 14. Look to pay around the $10 or less mark for that guy. All right. So, also, this one's from 2018. We flip a year because it's in the same series. It's in Darth Vader Volume 2, and I'm going to bring it up as number 22. All right. So, number 22 has the first appearance of Lady Shaa. Lady Shaa is the first canon Sith Lord, female Sith Lord. Whoa. Right, we've talked a lot about them wanting to bring in more females. Lady Shaa, would kick some butt out there, and I think having the very first female Sith Lord show up in a something to do with Dark Jedi or Sith Lords or whatever could be quite a lock, and I think it's a good buy because you can get this book somewhere around $15. I paid $12.95 plus shipping for this guy. When I ordered it off eBay, it is mint condition. It's nice. All these Darth Vader covers generally have some sort of black on them. So just watch the condition of your cover. But other than that, I think picking up Lady Shaa, showing up as the first female Sith Lord, is a good buy. And like I said, it's Darth Vader, series number 2 from 2018, number 22. First appearance of Lady Shaa, the first female Sith Lord. All right, keep moving. Man, I told you we got a lot of books, but here's our last one. Catch my breath for a second. That's okay. Let's keep going. I got it. All right, so here we go. Last book. All right, and this one comes from 2011, and it is Star Wars: The Old Republic, number 1, The Lost Sons. All right. And in here, lots of these Old Republic books have really shot up. Anything that's touching on the Old Republic properties. There's been lots of rumor about them doing a far prequel from the future, or sorry, a prequel into the past that deal with the Old Republic. And this has the first appearance of a character called Darth Meklis. She a female Sith Lord, was a member of the Emperor Sith Lord Council. She was a scientist. She created weapons for the Sith. She had a lot to do with a lot of this backstory here. So I think her first appearance still flies under the radar quite a bit. You can easily find this book for $10 to $15, right? Even though it's an old Republic comic. And I think you might be happily surprised. If we do see an old Republic property, I think one of the Sith Lords that would show up with a very good chance that it would be Darth Meklis. So, from 2011, Lost Sons, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Part 1, Number 1. Whew, look to pay $10 to $15 for that guy. All right, so that's been quite a few books for us to go and take a look at and go find out in the wild or on eBay or wherever you like to do your hunting from. I think I've given you a lot. Like I said, Star Wars has a lot coming up. Star Wars comics are getting red hot already, right? You can imagine what they're going to be like 2 years from now, 3 years from now. A few of them, I think, have shot up in price too much for what they are, and some have not at all. Right, so we're looking for the ones that haven't shot up yet, and I think we got some good picks here today. Anyways, guys, just a reminder, Wednesdays are new comic book days, but every day is old comic book day. All right, I've been Mr. Miracle. I will see you next video. Thanks for watching, guys.